Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Raw coming at you raw. Hopefully that caught the whole intro because I just pressed the share button to try to record me. But this is Gaming Talk episode 10. We made it, y'all. We made it to the double digits. I'm here with my boy Fresh, and I'm gonna introduce him. But first, leave a like on the video. Leave a like on this episode 10 of Gaming Talk. Wow, it feels like it's been so long doing this series, but it hasn't really, but it has at the same time. And I'm thankful for all you dudes who's been just hanging in there with us, running beside us and liking videos and subscribing. And as well as subscribing and liking videos, do it to this one and subscribe for more gaming news from console to PC and maybe even tablets and phones. Now introducing my boy, my brother, since episode 1, PrinceThaGamer, aka Fresh, aka straight to the top. Go ahead, you do your thing. You go through your thing. You go through your thing.
What's going on, everybody? PrinceThaGamer. We are here on episode 10, baby. I'm so glad to be here. Subscribe to my channel. The link will be in the description below. And I just want to thank you, Raw, for always having me on the show since day one. Ever since we started this, man. It feels good to be on episode 10. I feel like a good accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Like doing all these gaming talks, and man, they get deep. These big debates that we be having, man, be so fun. And I thank you guys for tuning in. And I know there's viewers out there that always be looking forward to these shows. And I appreciate you always tuning in. And it's episode 10. Hopefully this is a meaty show. I don't know what type of topics he got for me, but I'm gonna tackle them full flex and answer these questions well. So let's talk gaming, baby.
Let's do it. Now it's just the two of us. This episode.
Just the two of us.
If I knew the rest of that song, I would sing it with you. But anyway, write in the comment section, do you know the rest of the song? And finish Fresh's left off. But anyway, we got a meaty show. We have a meaty show for you dudes, and Fresh, you're gonna like it all because it's heavily PlayStation, it's PlayStation heavy show really. We could throw in some Xbox and Nintendo and stuff like that, obviously, because we got stuff to say about them also. But at the end of the day, we're gonna have the subjects here. The first subject is gonna be PlayStation 4.5 codename Neo and specs revealed, and we're gonna have all these topics laid out for you guys in the description below, all neat and nicely organized. So if you don't want to hear this subject, you can go to the next one, or you can jump over to the subtopics. We're gonna have that all nicely and neat for you in the description, all the time gates. But yes sir, getting that out the way, let's start with the show. All right, we're starting the clock at 14, but it's gonna be a 15 minute conversation, hopefully, maybe less, who knows. But this is PlayStation 4.5 codename Neo, aka PlayStation 1, Fresh. PlayStation 1. Oh!
AKA PlayStation / The Matrix. There you go.
Man, what? PlayStation Morpheus? And now they calling it PlayStation Neo?
The cast. There you go.
They love
what
The Matrix. Trinity?
What, PS6 gonna be the Trinity?
The next Vita gonna be Mr. Smith? I don't know. PlayStation Smith.
A little bit sad.
But anyway,
what they trying to do?
What they trying to do? But anyway, Giant Bomb released this news on the PlayStation 4 being codenamed Neo. Now, look, Sony has not did their blog post saying we're making a new PlayStation. I bet you they're saving that for E3. But first, let's hang up on that name right quick, being Neo. Fresh.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
PlayStation 1.
Neo, I see.
Yeah, Neo in the Matrix is the one. So PlayStation 1, we should start calling it. No one's calling it that. Let me say this. Go ahead.
Good. Well, listen, actually, PlayStation. No, go ahead. You go ahead first, because I'm gonna clear it up.
All right. Well, look, y'all. PlayStation 1 is supposed to be, aka PlayStation Neo, aka PlayStation 4.5, It's supposed to be a stronger version of the PS4 that we have today. With the original PS4, CPU-wise, 8 Jagger cores at 1.6 gigahertz, with the Neo, 8 Jaguar cores at 2.1 gigahertz, with the GPU on the original PS4, AMD GCN 18CUs at 800 MHz. I guess that's megahertz, but improved AMD on the Neo GCN 36 CUs at 911 MHz, and then with memory from the original PS4, 8 gigabytes
Yeah.
GDDR5, 176 gigabytes, with the Neo, 8 gigabytes GDDR5 with 218 gigabytes. Now, with those specs, the Neo is shaping up to be something of a beast over the PS4, and a lot of people are worried that at the end of the day, their developers are going to be split between these two while making games. But before we go into that, Fresh, you was wanted to say something about the name or something, or did you want to continue off those specs alone?
Yeah, we can continue on the sets, but I just wanted to say this. PlayStation Neo, actually, that's very clever. I never actually thought about it like that. It's a one in Neo with the name and stuff like that. It's clever, it's cool. But the thing, what's crazy about that? I just
What?
noticed that too. That's why they call Neo the one. That's
Hmm.
funny. That's funny. That's cool. All right, so they already made PS1. PS1 was the second console they had. And people were confused about, oh, how is that the second console? It's not PS2, it's PS1. Well, the original name was PlayStation. That was the first console they named, was PlayStation. Then they came out
Mm.
with a PlayStation 1. And I know it's confusing, but they had an original, then they came out with the first PlayStation, and then it was
Wow.
PS2. So they already had a PS1. So if they wanted to call it PlayStation 1, then that's stupid. They already had it.
Oh,
That's a little bit like Xbox One, but Xbox
no,
had the
no, no,
original.
no.
You get it?
I'm not
But you know
saying
how
they should
Xbox
call
had.
it one.
Oh, but
I'm
I'm saying.
saying it's funny because
Oh,
Neo
all right.
from
If
the
they,
Matrix is
yeah.
the one. And
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
how funny would
But
it be if they on E3 press conference, Shuhei gets up, I'm very sorry, Phil Spencer. PlayStation 1 released this year. Thank you. Like,
yeah, but no, man. That's kind of funny though because PlayStation One actually came out. That was in 90, like what, 97? Let me say this,
mm,
man. Now
what?
Xbox One finally having a one, and like how PlayStation One had back then. Now they got Xbox One, and they had already had original Xbox. What, late?
Xbox will always be late versus PlayStation because you got to think about it, right? Because PlayStation is like grandfather two, while Nintendo is grandfather one. And then speaking of Nintendo, the specs on there.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not move on to those specs yet, cause I
No,
ain't
this
saying nothing
is a
about the specs
spec
yet.
subject. This is a spec subject. But
All right,
let's
that's
go
a
to
spec
PlayStation
subject.
Neo. Go ahead. And those specs alone with PlayStation Neo, aka PlayStation One. Uh, do you think?
Uh,
Do you think those specs alone can do the 4K gaming that everyone thinks the system's going to do?
no. Definitely no, no, because the fact that I'm sorry to say this is just me. This is my opinion. Like, look, when I see those specs compared to the originals, it's like it's not that far ahead. Now it's like it's okay. You can see it's a little bit stronger, but it's not
Mm,
that strong. Remember how we was talking about PC gaming and we were saying like, oh, it's not worth it to be $1,000. It's only graphics. It's only a little bit. It's
mm,
kind of the same thing here. Like
mm,
when I look at those specs it's not as a beast that as I thought it was going to be. Like it's still, the DDR5. It's still the same like thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that far away as far as specs, but I will say this though, it will be 4K images. That look like it's something that's
mm.
confirmed because it looked like it's strong enough to do that, but not 4K gaming at all. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
So
say this about 4K
my hope
gaming.
is 1080p 60.
My hope is 1080p 62, but if because later in the article it talks about how developers can opt to do 4K gaming if they want to. Now, having that as an option, that allows developers, I guess, an extra option if they want to do it. Now, I can see developers with a lot of money, pushing out these games at 4K. I'm talking about developers who can have the time and expense to find out how to make these games run at 4K on the PS4 Neo, aka the PS. I guess it wouldn't be called PS4 Neo. It'll just be PlayStation Neo. I don't know. PlayStation
Yeah,
Neo, aka PlayStation One.
that's
Like,
sad.
look, the developers is gonna take them to really do it. But at the end of the day, man, news comes out also that PlayStation games, PS4 games, will be backwards compatible with the Neo, but they have to have a patch to make it work for that Neo. So games we're playing now will have to have a patch. Like games like I think they said before October.
No, after October.
After October, they have to have a
Yeah,
patch. So what about these
yeah,
games
after
now
October.
we
Yeah, they
playing?
some of these games it's all up to the developers. They said it's all up
Mm,
to the developers for them to patch it. So from October, then on down from the years that go on, that's when you might
it
see
had
some
to have
patches
a
in games. And
okay.
yeah, it depends on the developers if they want to go back and patch their game.
Well, this is the thing. They should patch their game. They should make sure that every game I own can be played on Neo. Because if I find out I
Hmm.
can't play my Batman Arkham Knight on my Metal Gear Solid 5 on my Call of Duty Black Ops 3, if I still have it when the next Call of Duty come out, uh, if I can't play that on the Neo, if I can't play that on the One, and I'm not talking about Xbox One, what? I'm confusing people now.
Ah!
If I can't play it on the Neo, like seriously, dude, I'm gonna not get it because that's too much money, too much investment. I bought so many digital games that it's not funny. So like the Neo out the box should be able to play everything PS4 can do. Basically, it's a better PS4, and that's what it should be. And at E3, Sony waiting to announce it, and they might say that first
Yeah,
because they like, I
yeah.
know, Shuhei, I know we've been being quiet and
But
not
me,
saying anything, but I'm so sorry. Neo, launch title, God of War 4, Deep Down, and Last Guardian, thank you.
thank
Oh.
you.
Our partners at Nintendo finally woke up and came to their senses. We are both Japanese people, so we share games. Zelda coming to Nintendo, also PlayStation Neo. Thank you.
It's funny. That's funny. But Neo could actually be a shorter term for. Oh, I want my games to run at a 1080p 60 or 4K 60. We could just say I want my games running in Neo. That could be like a short term for 1080p or 4K 60. Like that
Mm.
that'd actually be good. So we don't have to keep saying that. But
Neo is not the real name. It's not going to be called
yeah, it's not
Neo.
the real name. It's not the
Dude,
real
what if
name.
they
Like
say
NX.
this is PlayStation 5? What if they blew everybody's head off and called it
If they
PlayStation
say
5?
that, I'm done.
I'm
Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
If they
I'm
call it
done
PlayStation
because
5, everybody going to just throw stuff in the air. I don't know
you
how
know
to,
what? I
they're not
would.
going to even react negatively or positively. They're just going to react with a big blank expression, I
You
think.
know what? That's gonna be kind of sad. You know what? Because we actually talked about PS5. We keep saying, well, they're gonna release PS5 next year. We remember we kept playing around with that. See,
Yeah.
we can't do that. We can't be doing that,
Oh
man.
man,
Sad.
dude, because look, if they call it PS5, then that basically sets the road ahead as how phones do it and stuff. Like they're like, hey man,
Yeah.
every iteration we do with the PlayStation is gonna be the next number because we want
Yeah.
to move forward. And PlayStation 5, now people might say, hey, I want a PS5, but I still like my PS4 games. Well, don't worry, PS5 can play everything PS4, and then PS6 will play everything PS5 and 4, and go on and so forth. Like,
Yeah.
son,
But
that'd be crazy.
I don't know. I recommend it. I don't. This 4.5 thing. That's a terrible name for it because
Oh,
if they
it's not gonna
ensure,
be it.
if they no, it's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. If it is gonna be 4.5, because if you're gonna have 4.5 and not have PlayStation 5, which they was unsure about, why would you have 4.5 just sitting there? That's stupid. Just
Yeah.
just call it PS4K or Super PS4. I'd rather have it
Ooh.
be PS4 Super or
Ooh, that's so
PS4S,
cool.
PS4 Super.
That sounds so cool. PS4 Super.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds so
it
cool. That
should
sounds like
it
a
should be just
Nintendo
like
title
that.
for real.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and
Like,
Nintendo NX is not. That's not gonna be the real name either. So all
and
these
how?
code names,
Yeah.
it's sad.
How cool would that sound? Like, hey, I'm gonna play the Super tonight. Like, come on, man, it's
Yeah.
over. It is
Yeah.
over.
Once you had your PS4 and the Slim come out, PS4 Super Slim. There you
Yes,
go.
sir. Okay, look. We got a few more
Well,
minutes left on the clock, literally two. I want to talk
okay.
about Nintendo NX and Xbox real fast. Look, with everyone talking about PlayStation, Microsoft is in the dust right now, literally trying to cough their way out of this. I think the look, we're gonna have a whole episode about what Xbox can do to become because with the 360 being discontinued, we need to have an Xbox dedicated to Microsoft to see what the heck they could do. And that might be gaming episode 10S or just some off lost episode. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe here and subscribe to my boy Fresh. Now,
Yes, sir.
um, and with the Nintendo specs, it says everything's gonna be running at 900p, 60 frames per second. Like, man, PlayStation and Nintendo is really about to hit, bump into each other hard, because both systems are shaping up to be something strong. So first, like I said, we really got no minutes left, but just very quickly, Fresh, who you think is going to be the stronger console, Nintendo or PlayStation Neo?
I think PlayStation 4 Neo is gonna be stronger, but I think Nintendo is gonna have better specs. We're doing it the right way if it's 900p
Mm.
60. Yeah,
If
I
if
think their
yeah,
game's gonna be smoother.
wow.
PS4 is stronger, but Wii U right now, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the Wii U games that come out, it is smoother than PS4 games. It is like you play them exclusive titles, they are definitely smooth. You play some Mario games on there, they definitely smooth.
Mm.
PS4 is gonna be stronger as a beast as far as like running games like God of War, exclusively. But as far as like multiplats, I think NX is definitely going to still win that. Seriously,
Wow.
900p
Wow.
60, yeah, we're gonna be running smooth.
Well, write in the comment section who do you think will win the power struggle between these two consoles. You can talk about Xbox if you want to. I would love to hear your comments and thoughts. Let me know. PlayStation Neo, aka PlayStation 1 versus Nintendo NX, aka Nintendo 65. Let me know. I would
Oh,
love to read your comments. Now let's move
or the
on
Wii U
to our
2,
next our next subject.
or the Wii W.
Okay, we're back with the next segment. Putting the timer on the clock. Neo, aka PlayStation 1, price at suggested $3.99 and $4.99. These website suggestions, that suggest this is obviously the Giant Bomb as well as the GBR websites as well as NeoGaf. Fresh. My question to you is, what should the price of Neo be?
The price of Neo, it depends on what comes with it. Just the base console itself, or with the camera, may come with VR and stuff like that, or whatever. What should it depends on what it comes with. I'll say if it comes with VR, your controller and the move controllers, I say $800, $800 flat,
800?
799. Yeah, for the VR and with the controllers and VR worlds, yeah, VR with
Mm.
everything in your system, because VR is already.
Whoa, wait a second. Hold on, wait a second. I said Neo. I said PlayStation Neo.
But I'm saying it depends on what
Oh,
comes
if
with
it
it.
comes
If
with the
it's just
VR? Oh, okay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, because that's what it's based around. They saying that it might make the VR stronger, but I'm saying
Okay.
like if it's just the base console,
Mm.
I would say $500. I would say
Oh,
500 because
wow.
why would I pay the same amount for the original PS4?
Yes, that's
It
exactly
just makes sense as a business move.
as a business move. And how much would the normal
Yeah.
PS4 be if and when this
The
thing
normal
drops?
PS4?
Yeah.
Oh, the price definitely a drop. I'd say the PS4 price would definitely drop to like Xbox doing $299.
Yeah, $299 if not $250.
Yeah, $250.
Yeah, then everybody
I
and
mean, it
grandma would get
depends
it.
on what specs. Like, yeah, then everybody would get a PS4 if it was $250. Like
Okay, just
that's
two
where
ninety
Wii
nine
U
then.
at.
Two ninety nine then. You keep it at
Yeah,
that then.
$299. Two
Yeah,
ninety
three
nine
hundred
good.
dollars if
You
you
know,
want it. But
$300. Two more hundreds, you get a more meaty PS4.
yes, and that's another thing that people gotta understand. This PS4 that we have now is still strong. Like, look at the games we can
Yeah,
play on it. Like, look at Killzone. Look at Batman
look
Arkham
at
Knight.
Uncharted.
Look at Uncharted 4. Look at Metal Gear Solid 4. I mean 5.
We don't need that right now. We don't need PS4K right now. You know what I'm
Metal
saying? We don't
Gear
need that.
Solid
I'm
5
sorry.
comes out. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 5 ran at 1080p, 60 frames per second on the PS4 we have today. So the PS4 is strong. It's good. People are tripping about, like, a lot of YouTubers, if not podcasters that I've been listening to, tripping out about, PS4 being a crappy console when the Neo comes out. Listen, PS4 is not going to become like 8-bit when the Neo drops. Graphics are not going to
Yeah.
drop on games like, Metal Gear and Batman Arkham Knight and Uncharted, because
Yeah.
the graphics not going to drop. They're not going to deliberately make the PS4 version crappier, because guess what? PS4 is strong. Like, games
Yeah,
that came out
exactly.
in the beginning of the life cycle of PS4 looks great. So, like, there's no problem. It's just the PS4 Neo just gonna make it's gonna look better, and
Yeah,
it's
it's gonna
gonna
look better.
and I think it should be $500 too. Fresh, I agree with you on that.
Hmm.
And do you think it should release next to the PS4 VR? I mean the PSVR, or do you think it should release like on the same day or after?
No, I think definitely PS4 Neo should release after. I say about next year because of the fact that you can't have like VR is a big thing, in 2016. All the VRs coming out, you got Vive and everything coming out, and I think PlayStation shouldn't hide VR behind Neo like that. That's not a good business move as far as a VR platform, because you got
Mm,
Vive and everything. They still that's a competition right there. Vive VR, PlayStation VR, and HTC, and having that Neo standing right in front of it, it just doesn't make any sense. Then the PSVR is just going to die real quick, like the Vita. So it's just not going to that's not going to work if PS4 Neo come out this year. So I say next summer. I say next summer or next fall that if they wait, you know what I believe? If they wait next fall, you know how we said about Division and all these games that they should have wait. This time that it's not out right now, we should say no. Wait till next fall, next November or something like that, so we can have our games running at 4K. Wait for a while until everybody, at least the majority of gamers have a 4K TV, because some people still don't. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
So they should just wait a little bit
And,
longer, because
and
if they announce it on 4K ready, then well, I don't have a 4K TV yet, so I ain't getting it.
Wow, wow, and that's another thing I
So
wanted to touch on. But before I go ahead and do it, the PlayStation VR and PS Neo relationships. I'm going to talk about that in our topic of the show segment. But the relationship between them. But about the 4K television, that's right. A lot of people don't even have 4K televisions. Me and you are blessed enough to have a 4K television. We
yes,
invested
sir.
we invested our dollar into it, you know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I want to be ready for the future as far as this gaming goes. Because, like, if you don't have a 4K television yet, they're becoming super cheap now, because of the fact with production of them becoming easier to do. And when technology becomes older, it becomes easier to manage and work with. So, you know what I mean? Next time you see a sale on a 4K television, go for it. And if it's not on sale,
Yep.
drop the
40
dollar if you
inch.
have enough.
Yep.
40 inch.
40 inch 4K TV. Guess what? 350. $350 at Walmart. Go get it right now.
You see that?
On
First
sale.
looking out for you dudes. But like I said, man, for a lot of people don't have a 4K television yet. So with PlayStation Neo and all that stuff being talked about, it excites me with people who have 4K televisions, but people who don't, you know, oh man, that's really the topic of the show. I'm gonna have to hold on to what I'm trying to
You know
say
what I
there
see? I
too.
see them marketing a Neo bundle, like Best Buy. I see them actually doing a Neo bundle, like
Yeah.
4K ready games. They'll have a 4K TV ready with the PS4 in the box, ready for you. Like I see Best Buy actually marketing that. That's actually
Wow.
pretty cool. Neo
Wow.
bundle, or like whatever they call it,
Now, Fresh,
so you can actually have your TV all at once. Yeah, what's
you
up?
right. What if PlayStation drops the ball and say, screw it, this is expensive technology and price is Neo at $600? It's
Uh,
over?
well, no, it's not over. It depends on what it comes with. If they add VR in that, yes,
VR comes with
that's
it?
actually good. If VR comes with it, or
No, no. What if they say
what?
PS Neo, aka PlayStation 1, can run every single game at 1080p 30 or 4K 30 or 1080p 60. Every game it is a button press. You just press it. You put it on. You press it. You want it in 4K 30, and some games will be 4K 60. Some games like really limited, amount, like maybe like indie stuff and stuff like not like Metal Gear or nothing or intense graphically game until maybe down the line the developer can achieve that. But anyway, everything is gonna be $600. PlayStation
Nope.
Neo $600. 4K 30 everything or 1080p 60 everything.
Nope.
It comes with two controllers. The PlayStation VR headset and stuff don't come with it. It's just a stupid strong console that you could play.
Nah. Nope. Nope.
Let
Not
me say
even
this.
because let me say this. I'm not doing that again. I'm not because look, I
Ah!
bought. Actually, listen. They listen. PlayStation do this, then it's like going right back around in a circle. Why would you do that? Why would you shoot yourself in the foot making your console $600? That's
But
retarded.
what do
Listen,
they say? What
if
do they say?
we
You don't need it though.
you don't need it. No,
It's a
no. Listen,
luxury item.
I know you. Listen,
Ah!
it's a dumb luxury item because
No,
like, why would
I'll
you
get it.
have? It's like it's no. That's stupid. It's
Ah!
like now. It's like now. All games, basically, most of our games running at 1080p 30. Why would I
Yeah.
buy a $600 console that does 4K running at 30? That's stupid. Like that's not going to fit well. I'm sorry. That's
Let me
not
say
going to be
this.
good. I might as well
For
stay at
no, no,
1080p.
two settings. Two settings. 4K 30 are switched to 1080p 60. Those are the minimum. That's the minimum.
Oh,
You
you
can't
can
even do
switch it.
900p 60. You got to do
They could do
1080p
like a
60.
switch.
Yes, it would be
You could
like a
hit like a
button
switch.
click in the software
Uh,
button in the
all right,
settings.
six
You could
hundred
say
dollars.
1080p. You would be like 1080p 60 every game or 4K 30. You have to set it in the settings. Just a button press. That's what I'm
All right,
saying.
so
Like it'll be six hundred
so
dollars
six
for
hundred. So
yeah.
every game $600. So every game running at
Not
60.
every game $600. That'd be ridiculous.
Not no, I'm
Like
saying like every game running at 60
every game running at out of 1080p 60 or button press to 4K 30.
or 4K 30. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the
Yep,
$600. I'll take
yep,
it. Yeah, that's
yep. Me
definitely
too.
because of the fact that, like, why not though? I mean, listen,
Yep.
you gotta understand. If they do something like that and they say it's a luxury item, look, that's it's like having a iPhone 7 and then the iPhone S coming out. Like I have the iPhone 7, but it's optional if I wanted to iPhone 7s right now. The iPhone 7s has extra features on there. It's the core process. It has more core processor, a better core processor. I mean, and that's it. I have a choice on if I want better features or not.
Yes.
Like if I like it's basically what it is. It's a luxury item. Like it's not big of
Exactly.
a deal. Like I don't need a 7S, but if I want it, like oh I like that. I like that feature. I
Exactly.
want it. Like
Exactly.
that's it. That's basically what the next PlayStation is if it's going to be, whatever name is going to be called.
And
That's
I really
basically what
hope,
when they say they have a choice. It's
son,
optional.
if it's gonna be like that, yeah, release it next year. But if it's just gonna be
Yeah.
how the specs say it's just gonna be able to run games at uh 4K if optimized and at a better 1080p 30, if the Neo just runs at 1080p 30, a better 1080p 30, and it could do 4K gaming to maybe one or two titles, then yeah, don't. And if it comes out this year, I ain't touching that console. Like, it's out of
No,
that
don't come
game.
out.
It's out of
Yeah.
that console. Comes out having every game run at 1080p 60 or 4K 30. I ain't touching that console.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you
go
why
ahead.
they ain't coming out this year though, because of NX. If they come out first, then Nintendo come out last. Nah, man. Nope. They going and Nintendo what they gonna show at E3 is gonna depend on if Sony should release theirs this year.
Yes,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
let me
Because
say this about it.
NX is
Yeah, go
new.
ahead. Yes, yes.
NX is new. PS4 is old now, compared to NX. So it's like, nah, people gonna want the new thing. They don't want the same
Mm,
stuff. If the console
mm.
still looks like that, nah, man, they gonna like, nah, I want this one. This look different and better. It got a handheld hook to it too. The specs that what the rumors say.
Let me say this:
It
PlayStation
depends.
Neo, PlayStation One. If they're gonna take the $500, even at $500, it better be guaranteed every
It
game
better be
running at
like that.
60. I don't want to see no games running at 30. I don't want to see no 900p games. I want all my games at 1080p, and I want some 60 in there. Because seriously though, if you got a stronger console like they're talking about, and you charge me $500 for it, it better not be no PS4 a little better. It better be 10 times better than PS4.
That's what
Five
I'm
hundred
saying. Look at them
dollars?
specs. Look at them specs. Come on now. It's not
It
it's
better.
not that far away.
That's what I'm saying. These specs might be enough to do 4K gaming. And let me say this: I got a 4K television, but I'm not willing to buy this console if it's not going to do everything in 4K. If seriously, if the first, because look, the rumor the rumors about what games are going to showcase this console. I'm gonna talk about it in the topic of the show. But son, man, E3 is going to tell us all, man, because Nintendo's, like you said, if they show a console that they guaranteed every game, no matter what it is, it's going to be 900p 60. That's going to be
Yeah,
more appealing than 4K 30. I'm sorry,
yeah,
900p
it is.
60
I
is
rather have
more
my game running
appealing
on P60.
than 4K 30. You know,
Games
so
like Destiny and all and running that. Come on, man. I want to see
yes,
that.
sir,
We don't want to see
yes,
this.
sir.
It's 30. I'm
Yeah,
tired of it.
let me say this. I'm not tired of 30. I'm not bashing 30. I'm just saying
No,
if
it's
we're gonna move forward, if we're going to move forward, hey man, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Do out of
nah,
the
man. I'm gonna be
Neo.
real about it.
Yes,
I'm gonna be
sir.
real about it, man. I'm
That Neo
tired. I'm
better be
tired of
running
running
games
at
at 60,
10p.
man.
Like I'm
The
saying,
games
like
better be.
I'm tired of the same saying, oh, we can't get to 60. Like I'm tired of it. Like no, man. I don't,
And
like
look,
games
we're
like
gonna.
Street Fighter 5. The way they move is crazy.
Let me
I
say
want to
this.
see
We're
every
going,
game to move like that.
and I do too. But we're going to touch on this in the topic of the show. But before the topic of the show, we're going to do a subtopic. But write in the comment section, everybody. What do you like? What price do you think this Neo is going to be? This PlayStation 4.5. Let us know. We would love to read your thoughts. And once again, subscribe to my boy Fresh channel as well as my channel. Leave a like
Subscribe.
on the video for more gaming news, more gaming talks, all the
Yes, sir.
all of it.
All
Do
the
it.
gaming topics in this gaming universe. Let's go.
Shia LaBeouf. Do it. Just do it. It's over. All right, let's move on
Do
to
it.
our let's move on to our subtopic. All right, we are at our subtopic, and our subtopic for this gaming talk episode 10 will be if you can play any game right now, future, past, or present. What would it be? First, I want you to go first.
What would it be? What game would I want to play? Anything, right?
Anything.
Anything,
Just one
even if
game.
it don't exist.
Even if it don't exist. But everything you say, any choice, you have to explain why would you choose that.
Well, this is a game that I will want to play, and a game I want to play for a long time that does not exist at all, and that is Spider-Man Reboot, running at 1080p 60 or 4K 60 frames. I mean, graphics insane. That type of Batman gameplay, but a Spider-Man type.
Whew.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. You can see like the cloth and his costume, and you can see every move he make, like the webs
Wow.
detailed, all that type of stuff. Story amazing, gameplay is amazing, nothing fake, nothing. Actually, his webs is actually clinging to the New York City buildings. That
Wow.
I want that. I want that because, man, look, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero out of all, man. Like in Marvel, period. That man is me.
That's
That's
you.
how much
You
I
put
love
the band
Spider-Man.
song,
That's me.
is you. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Oh,
not
seriously.
only that, but let's have some fun with that idea. Let us add
Yeah.
multiplayer to that G, and I could bring my Spider-Man and your Spider-Man world, and we just swinging around together up to 4 players, solving
4
random
players.
crimes. Solving random crimes
random
are
crimes.
controlled missions. That's co-op only, like how Unity did. Unity said you can't play the story mode with each other, but you can play these random missions that we have set for you dudes to play with each other. And dude, how fun would that
But if
be?
we did want to do the story, that'd be crazy though. They add you,
No.
actually add you too in the cutscenes.
No, stop it. Let's not make Spider-Man an MMO
What,
or
too
whatever.
much?
No, let's just keep it how Unity did it. Unity did it the best
Oh,
way.
Unity, yeah.
Because you can play the
Unity
game
did
by
good.
yourself without thinking you need a friend to help you. But anyway, Assassin's Creed, I'm not Assassin's Creed, but Spider-Man, your Spider-Man Dream Ideal. And that game is coming fresh. You better believe it. But, dude,
Oh
me and you
man,
running
that's
off
gonna be
buildings,
crazy.
swinging around, and random crimes happening. Remember how in Unity we ran around and we saw random crimes happen? I'm like, let's go get them. Like, how fun
Yeah.
would that be? Just swinging around New York. I'm like, hey, that girl got her personal. And I'm talking about, remember that mechanic on Spider-Man 2 when you jumped on the car and you had to dodge the bullets and stuff? Like, you know,
Yeah, that
all
was
that
good.
stuff in it. All that
All
stuff
that
in it.
stuff in it.
Shooting out the windows, you see every glass particle
Shooting out the
bust out.
window.
It's over.
Oh
Look,
man,
it's
it's
over.
definitely over.
Dude, that would
Oh
be a
man, then
cool. Yeah,
what
go
if you
ahead.
could have Spider-Man VR? You got the two move controllers, and you can like do the swing movement like he really him. Ah!
Oh, bro, it's first person
Yeah,
mode to
first
it.
person VR.
You
You
know,
know?
Rockstar. Let me say this: Rockstar are going to be the first ones to do that, and I'm gonna eat my words, and hopefully they do it. But
Oh man,
Rockstar is going to probably do Grand Theft Auto 6 or whatever, a VR mode and a controller mode. I'm telling you, Rockstar are going to
that's
do
gonna
it.
be
They already did it
crazy.
with first
Oh
person.
man,
They already did it with first person. But let's not talk about Grand
what
Theft
they
Auto.
on
Let's go
point?
back to Spider-Man. Let's go back to Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Dude,
Spider-Man that'd be crazy.
that would be crazy.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh
Wow,
man,
that's a good
Spider-Man
game. That's a
VR.
good choice.
You can point your move controller at the
Yep.
building and actually go there and you're
Swing.
swinging like you really Spider-Man VR. That's
Wow, it's
but
over.
that
You have to
reboot,
stand
man,
up though. You
that'd be
have to stand
crazy.
up for that one. You
Yeah,
know
you
what I
gotta stand
mean?
up for that.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
Put the
good.
camera upright. But anyway, that is
Make
a
sure you don't got the ceiling fan on while you're doing it. You don't want to put your hand in the air and get your hand caught in the ceiling fan.
ooh. You know you're right. That happened to me with Connect back in the old days with Connect, son. I put my hands up trying to catch something. Them fan blades hit my finger so hard I was like, it's over.
Oh
But
man, it's like
but
click, click, click,
over.
click.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, I know.
Click, 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 click. Oh no. But anyway, dudes, I want to say my game that I would love to play right now.
What's your game?
It's going to be a future game that actually is coming out. But okay, look. Let me look. Now I'm kind of hesitant, right? Because I'm like, should I pick
Right.
that, or should I just make up something like Fresh did? Because that was pretty good, the whole Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
But man, dude, I'm sorry, man. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. I want to play
Oh.
Mass Effect Andromeda. You know,
Oh man,
I
come
want
on,
to. I'm
man.
sorry, man. I know it's a game everyone already heard of, but dude, after looking at this game, The Techomancer, and I already did a trailer reaction video to that game. Like that game reminded me of Mass Effect so heavily that, like, seriously, man, Mass Effect was my favorite game. One of my favorite games of all time back on last gen. And dude, I played the first one to completion. I'm talking about achievements. And if y'all know what that means, y'all think I'm crazy. Because in that you had to reach level whatever with every class. With
Yeah.
those achievements you had to accomplish 90% of the game. All side quests, all little mini secrets, all that stuff you had to do. Like I finished that game. Yeah, I did beat it to completion. I actually bought the DLC to finish the achievement run on that game. The let me say
Yeah.
this. Let me say this. Mass Effect was my one of my all-time favorite games on last gen. Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh
They
man.
got a big. They got a
Then
big. I guess you could say shoes to fill. But what were you about to say?
wait a minute. Okay, do Mass Effect have multiplayer?
Two didn't have it. Three, no, two did have it. I can't remember, but the multiplayer was really like horde mode. You know, where
All right.
four Mass Effect agents went against hordes of enemies in different areas. It was kind of like Warframe, basically
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It was basically Warframe.
I want to play it dude, I want to play Mass Effect so bad. I always wanted to
Mm.
play Mass Effect,
Yes.
because the reason why I got hooked up, I didn't play Mass Effect because of Dead Space.
Mm.
Dead Space actually got me hooked. Like that game was crazy. Mass
Yeah.
Effect, I got a huge feeling that one of the reasons why EA delayed Mass Effect Andromeda, besides development on it,
Because of
is
the
because of the fact that
remastered.
I think they're gonna do a collection. I hope
Dude,
they do.
at
I
E3,
got a
what if
big
they
feeling.
release it and they say today you can download it?
Oh man, if they say Mass Effect collection, I mean all
Oh,
games run at 1080p 60 like Uncharted did. If they say that,
it's
it's
over.
over. I'm done.
Oh, here you
I'm
go, here you
done.
go,
I'm done.
here you go. And your character on Mass Effect 3 will transfer over to Mass Effect Andromeda, and they drop the mic. It's over.
That's it. That's crazy. Yo, if they actually do that, I'm gonna jump out my seat. I'm gonna be
It's
like,
over.
that's it. I'm done.
I'm
I
done.
am done. That's it. They
Just,
have
just
to.
disappear. Just
They gotta do
disappear
this.
in
Yo,
thin
Mass
air.
Effect Collection? Because you gotta understand, like, it makes sense. Because
Yeah.
those people who never played, just like Uncharted, that was a good business move. Those who never played Uncharted got the chance to play it now.
Mm.
Now Mass Effect Andromeda's coming out. You know, even probably though you don't have to, buy, follow the story because I think it's a new person now, but it's still
Mm-hmm.
a strong story to know the backstory of it too.
Right.
So I think they should
Ooh.
release a collection.
And
It
what if
would
they
make sense.
do?
Origins.
Yeah, and what if they do take your character, but he's not the main character? He's just gonna be some dude that's in the background that you might see walk through a cutscene or two. You can be
Yeah,
like,
you like, yeah,
"Son,
that
that was
sounds right.
me through Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
That was me." Like, you know how movies
yeah,
be doing with actors, like from old
yeah,
movies, like with the
exactly,
Hulk. I don't know,
exactly.
remember the Hulk, the first
Like Stan
Incredible
Lee on
Hulk. Well, not Stan Lee, but the first Incredible Hulk. They had the Lou Ferrigno. I think that's his name, but he was the Hulk from the TV
Oh
show.
yeah,
He was in
yeah,
the
that's
Hulk movie.
exactly.
That'd be how
That
your
was
Mass
that
Effect
was
1
good.
through 3 character would be in Mass Effect Andromeda. Like you'll just see him walking or just see him walking and talking, and you'll know that's you because of the hair, the face. You can be like, "So that was my dude from 1, 2, and 3."
Yo, that was
That'd be sick.
yo.
That'd be sick. And then
That's
at
why
the end,
that'd
after
be cool
yeah, go
for the
ahead.
channel too. That'd be
That
good.
would be
Go ahead,
cool,
I'm sorry, go
dude.
ahead.
And at the end of the
Yo,
thing,
Andromeda.
you could choose to play with your dude, like switch skins and everything.
Yeah,
Son,
you
that'd
can
be
switch.
crazy.
Oh man,
That'd be
that
crazy.
that's good. Dreams, man. I think Mass Effect. I think that's coming.
You think
That
the
collection is coming.
remaster's coming this year?
It's coming this year. I think it's gonna be released this year. They say E3. They're gonna be like, oh, August to October, and
Wow,
Mass Effect Andromeda might come out. I say next spring.
next spring. Wow. Even if they delayed it
Yep.
until the like November or
Oh,
whatever,
next fall. Yeah, next
because
year,
let me say this about the
2017.
remastered. If they do that, bro, that game is gonna be the biggest game on
It's
our
gonna last.
PS4s. Is because
It's gonna
seriously,
last a
you can
long
play
time.
one. You can play one for years. You really could, because each planet, each solar system has one planet that you can explore, like as big as Los Santos. You know, each planet.
Wow,
Every solar system has one planet to do that with. It's crazy.
that's crazy.
On Mass
How
Effect
was the
1.
missions on that game? Was that good?
Yeah, the missions were great. When you actually started the fight and everything, you were so excited. See, let me warn you guys though. Driving is real. They might have to add a fast travel feature because those planets be too big. Son, I used to drive and felt asleep on drives, like how Mama
Like
bring
that
me
movie, The
across
Martian.
country. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe. You be on Mars, you
yeah.
get out your ship anytime. You get out your ship anytime. Walk around Mars. I think, yeah, I think
Wow.
there was a button that make the Mako come to you, like to drive to you so you can get in it. But
Let
anyway,
me
at
write
the
this
end,
down because I got some stuff to talk about with Mass Effect Andromeda. Let me write this down
yeah,
because this
Andromeda,
week they be on this show. That's a whole different episode by itself.
yes sir, and Mass Effect Andromeda, that would be a game I would love to play right now in all its entirety, all its fixedness. If we could play it right now, I would love to play it right now. But viewers,
That's a
let
good
us
pick.
know what game, if there was any, right, that you would want to play right now, past, future, or present. Like, Fresh chose Spider-Man, I chose Mass Effect Andromeda. Both great choices. I would love to hear what you have to say. Remember, like this video, subscribe to my boy channel, as well as hear for more gaming news from console to PC and maybe even tablets and
Subscribe.
phones. Now, let's move on to the TO. Oh, wait. S? TOS? Yes, TOS.
You wait, TOS.
You know what that stands for. Yo, Fresh, you know what time it is?
I don't know. I think it's topic of the show.
I don't know.
Oh man, episode 10's topic of the show. That's exactly what it is.
That's right. Episode Gaming Talk, episode 10. We're about to set off the topic of the show, which is PSVR and future PS4 games need PS4 Neo. Deep down in God of War 4 will be showcases for games at Neo, according to this NeoGaf thread post that my boy Johnny Beans from the PlayStation Network shared with me. Shout out to your boy. Shout out to
Shout
your
out
boy.
Johnny Beans. What's
And
going on, player?
yeah, but look,
Oh,
for the PS4K, aka PS4 One, in the article, deep down, God of War 4 to be showcase games for this console. Now look, Fresh, PS4 games and PS VR, does it need PlayStation Neo?
Doesn't need PlayStation Neo. It depends on what route they want to go. If they want to make it seem like VR needs Neo in order to sell a Neo, then I guess that's what they might do. They might market it to be like, oh, it'll be stronger if you get a Neo for your VR. VR will be stronger with your Neo. They could do that for marketing, but in reality, it may not need it. You know what I'm saying? Like they might set it up where the system settings where, you know, in the background might be like, oh, you need a Neo to make your VR stronger. That's what they probably gonna market it as. Like, no, like in reality, it might not be like that. But do I think that? No, I don't think VR needs Neo because they can't even. They still trying to figure out what they can do for VR because this is being introduced, so they don't know. They don't know if it needs Neo yet. Not yet.
Now let me say this. We already talked about the specs, the code name, and also the pricing. What if? Not what if. Let me just say this. What's going to answer that question for me is E3, really, because if Sony announces the Neo, aka the PlayStation 1, coming out this year, then yes, PlayStation games in the future like Horizon. Like you saw how Horizon looked. How sorry would that be if that game comes out not looking like how they showed it off because it's too much for the PS4 that we have to handle it. How sorry would that look if they had to downgrade it because like think about it, the Infamous Second Son games look exactly how the E3 showed it, but
Yeah.
you know, it wasn't a
It's
big
not
open
better.
city. It wasn't a big open city. Now, First Light was a better Infamous game than Second Son. First Light, if y'all have a PS4, go get First Light. First Light actually was free for PlayStation users, and wow, what a month that was. That was a good month when
Oh yeah,
PlayStation
that was
users
good.
got First Light to mess around
I
with.
remember you told me to
Now,
check it out, and I was my mind was blown, bro. I was like, wow,
son,
that game was crazy.
First Light is an amazing game. It should have. That's how Second Son should have been. But with Horizon, like, how big would that open world be? Will it be as big as how the city? I guess you could say Seattle in Second Son, because Seattle in Second Son was big, but it wasn't that big. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was beautiful, but it wasn't that big. Now, big doesn't mean better, but the thing about Second Son was after you beat the game, you had nothing to do in that small city. If they kept
Mhm.
filling you stuff like First Light, that's why I say First Light was better than Second Son. First Light kept giving you
Yeah,
something to do after you beat it. It kept giving you
exactly.
something to do.
I
So yeah, what you about to
yeah.
say?
I mean, like games like Horizon. I don't know. They said it's going to be probably bigger than The Witcher 3. We was talking about that earlier in the year that they did say something like that it might be bigger than The Witcher 3 as far as map size. Like you know what I think it all comes down to like PSVR need Neo and games should be running at 64K whatever. Like I think it depends on how talented the developers are. Cause look at Uncharted. They made that game so wide now. Like in detail, it's still like a linear open world, and it still has great detail. Like it's not like, oh, now that Uncharted is big now, we can dumb down the animations and stuff. No, that game. Look how that game is running. That game is bigger and wider now, and with the missions and with all those animations going on, them changing clothes and stuff like that, and the characters that they with changing their clothes, nobody wearing the same clothes throughout the whole entire game.
You talking about
You know what I'm
Witcher
saying?
Three?
That's something that I read. No, I'm talking about Uncharted 4. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
The way that game is, like, it depends on how talented the developers are and what kind of work they want to put in.
mm,
Like, I don't think they need Neo right now. I think Neo it will probably make things easier, but
yeah,
I
yeah.
think right now if they can't do what they want to do on this PS4, why have a bigger specs if you can't even make sure you got enough coding for your game on this one on
Well,
this
I
PS4?
think you answered that question already. You know, they want to make it easier. They
Yeah,
like
but I
they
want
like
them
I
to make
don't
it
want
easier. But
You might
But if
not
you're
want to
not
work
willing
too
to work
hard.
hard, then that means, yeah, but if you're
Your
not
game
willing to
gonna be
work
coming
hard
out
like Naughty
sorry.
Dog or Rockstar, exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You can't be having your games running on autopilot expecting like, all right, like I'm not listening. No offense to Sean Murray, having all your games generated and stuff like that. Even though look, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing wrong with having games generated. They still made those places
And
though.
that's No Man's
Even though
Sky. If you
like
do still know.
yeah, if you No Man's Sky, yeah. But I'm saying like generated, that's fine. That's good. Depends on what type of game it is. But I'm saying like games like Metal Gear Solid running like that. There's no buildings in Horizon, not that we know of right now. Just a little bit, little huts and stuff like that. Metal Gear Solid running at 60 1080p. I don't see why Horizon can't do it if it's not a whole big city. You know what I'm saying? Like cars not going around. So Horizon should be running, good on this console right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So it's possible that Horizon
mm.
should be running there. But PS4, Neo, does VR need it? It depends on the developers. That's my answer today, and we might have to just wait till E3 to,
To
see
really
about that.
decide. Because let me say
Yeah.
this: if Sony announces the PS4 Neo, aka the PlayStation 1, to come out this year, then that's going to tell me scream out. Maybe games might not need Neo because we got games now that looks impressive on PS4 already. But if they say Neo's coming out this year, that's gonna guarantee mindset in stone that VR needs Neo to run properly. Because my whole
Hmm.
thing is with VR is like that's the next evolution of gaming. If you put on your VR headset with your PS4 now and it's not acting right, so you getting sickness and stuff, you gonna be like, I spent all this money and I can't even play that. You gonna start, boy, you gonna
Yeah,
freak
I
out.
just trade my PS4 in for a Neo. I just
But that's the
traded it
thing
in.
though. That's the thing though. If you don't have the money for a Neo, even after trading it in, you're gonna be like, I'm done. And see, this is a sad thing. You're gonna be looking at other places to play, and you're not gonna look at PC because if you're a console gamer, you want stuff being simple and easy to use. And I'm sorry, man, the learning curve for console is steeper than bigger than PC because let me say this about PC gaming
Yeah.
you need to have patience and time. Not that sniper rifle from Destiny. You need to have literal
Yeah.
patience
Oh.
and time with PC. You can't just off work after a hard day jump on your PC and play it for most of the time. You know what I mean? Some stuff go bump in the
Yeah.
night and you gotta go adjust that G. Like it's a baby, a living
Exactly.
baby, and you gotta take care of it. But at the end of the day, you're gonna look at Xbox, you're gonna be like, Xbox not doing nothing with PS4 Neo and stuff after, let's just say the time period of VR's out, you're trying it on and you don't like how it runs on your normal PS4. And you're like, I don't have enough
Yeah.
money for a PS4 Neo right now, so let me look down. You're gonna look at Xbox, you're gonna be like, I don't want to go downgrade myself. Then you're gonna look at Nintendo NX. Like if Nintendo NX don't come out this year, that's gonna be smart for them as far as the technical standpoint. Get their system together before releasing it. But that's gonna be basically Nintendo giving Sony a free pass to run. Because seriously, if Nintendo NX doesn't come out this year, that's gonna give Sony a free pass to run like Hitler did whenever they gave him a free pass. I'm not saying PS4 is Hitler. I'm just saying in history sense, if you give a strong person a pass to run further, he's gonna run further than what you give them. Like
Yeah.
Nintendo's gonna bury their own grave if and like I said, if they don't release it this year, that's gonna happen. If Nintendo NX don't release it this year, they can make a better console next year and
Yeah.
release it next year. But like I said, it's gonna give PlayStation room to run if PlayStation decides to release its new PlayStation this year.
Yeah, but I'm saying is if it's not good, like the PlayStation thing, if it's not good, like you said, and you paid all that money for VR, you need the Neo, and it come out this year, like I'm gonna head straight to Nintendo. I'm gonna go
But
straight there, that 900p
that's what
60,
I'm
baby.
saying.
Uh,
That's gonna be next year. This year is what I'm saying. If
yeah.
Neo comes out this year and PlayStation VR don't work well on your PS4 and you need Neo, no, you're gonna save money for the Neo because you're not gonna wait
Oh
next
yeah, I'm gonna
summer
say
to buy
yeah.
NX. You
No,
want
but
the
I'm
new
saying like if
thing
NX
now.
come out, yeah, but if NX come out this year, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying,
exactly.
and the
If
VR
NX
if it
come out
ain't
this
right,
year and
then I'm gonna go
VR
right to
ain't right on,
NX.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
go right to
saying.
NX.
If NX,
I want something new.
you
I
know
want
what though,
that.
I might have to let
Ooh.
NX come out in 2 months. Think about getting
Wait.
it, cause think about it, right? Because if the NX come out before. Like, look at the history of 360. That console should have came out the year PS3 did. I'm
It
sorry.
should have.
I'm tired,
PS3 came
but
out.
I'm still kicking it for
PS3
you
came out
dudes on
2007.
episode 10. All right. Yeah, like 360 should have came out the same year PS3 should have came ended up coming out because PS3, even though it was expensive, it didn't come out broken. Like Xbox
Yeah.
360 came
Oh.
out broken, son. Like that game
I
system
ran
had
three. I
red.
ran through three.
I ran through three too. Shoot, not counting the fourth
I
one.
kept sending the same one back 5 times.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Microsoft lost so much money, but guess what? They won the majority of that generation until the end. Obviously, when
Yeah,
you
they
know,
did.
hmm
I'm sorry. I give 360 the upper hand.
because
As
it
far
came
as
out
the
first.
gaming
Who,
experience. Yeah.
yes, whoever comes out first, PlayStation or Nintendo, they're gonna win the next generation. Like I'm serious. Like I'm serious on this because history is always something to look back and learn from. Because seriously, when Xbox 360 came out before, now my people might say, "But the Wii came out before Xbox 360." You darn right it did, and guess how much that sold? It didn't win a generation as far as mindshare went, but everybody had a Wii. Everybody had a Wii. Grandmas, grandpas, people on their deathbed. Well, I don't even want to say deathbed, but people in hospitals had Wii.
Hold up,
Everybody
didn't the
owned the
Wii come out?
Wii
Hold up, didn't the Wii come out
before
2006, right?
360.
Hold up,
It
it
came
came
out
out
before
2006
360.
or 2005.
The Wii came out before 360, bro.
360 came out 2006. I'm trying to figure out.
Come on, you
We
made the
got.
video on
I know, no,
it
I
being
know. Yeah, 360
discontinued.
came out 2006. November 2006. 360 came out. Yeah. November 2006. November 22nd. No. Yeah, November 22nd. That's me.
Uh,
Xbox One
well,
did too.
well,
All
look,
right. Well,
this is about the Wii, bro. This is about the Wii,
I know
man.
this about the Wii, Nintendo.
The Wii came out in November 19th, 2006. Um, Xbox 360, Xbox
Yeah,
360
360
came
came out in
out
November.
November 22nd, 2000. Oh wait, 2005? Oh wait, the 360 came out before the Wii. Okay, now
Hold up,
that
360
changes
came out
everything.
2005.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, November 2005.
November 22nd, 2005. Oh, okay, that changes everything. So people can't even
Yeah.
say people can't. So it's fact. If you come out first, you're gonna win. So 360 came out first over Wii and PS3.
All right,
Just for
but
yeah, go
we had
ahead.
a big gimmick on it though. That's the reason why it sold more than them.
But that gimmick worked. That gimmick,
It did.
and it's still working today. Motion controls. People still trying to do it with the Move controller.
Yeah,
And that.
that's true. You right.
Oh wow, that's my timer. We have little minutes on this topic now,
All
but
right.
just to wrap it up, with PS4 Neo having all games do a Neo patch to make it run on it. Like I said, if that console come out this year, it's going to dominate the generation ahead. And just for
Yeah.
context, PS3 came out November 17, 2006. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that,
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
I just want to add this last thing in.
What?
It's a little funky going on in the industry because okay, if you coming out with Neo and you could just patch the games that we have now on the original PS4, why won't you just patch all your games now to have it run at a 1080p 60 right now then?
I know the answer. I know why. Because they want us to
Why?
buy Neo.
That's sad. Oh man.
Oh snap!
Oh,
That's why they slick, dog. They slick, but it's a business. You know what I mean?
man.
Like, move on to the next one. But at
Oh.
the end of the day, write in the comment section. Subscribe to my boy channel. Write in the comment section. Um, do you think the PS Neo is required? Like, do you think PSVR and PS4 games, future games like The Last Guard and games like Horizon, that graphically intense game, do you think it needs PS Neo, aka PlayStation 1? But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts. Like I said, subscribe to my boy channel, subscribe here for more gaming news and all that good stuff, more gaming talks. But yeah, let's move on to our last subject. Thank you for being here so far. Drop a like. Let's move on.
Drop a line.
All right. put the timer on. We're moving on to our last topic, which is a subtopic actually. It is not not nothing to do with gaming actually. You know what I mean? It is Netflix may soon let you download movies and TV shows to watch later. Now look, these consoles we play
Really?
on,
Oh,
these consoles we play on already have a lot of media settings to it. This is a little thing I wanted to throw in there because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I saw it and I'm like, I want to talk about it. So boom, there it is. And the news comes from BGR. And all these sources that we've been saying throughout the show, we're going to be having it in the description. Actually, yeah, in the description of this Gaming Talk, the whole episode, the full episode of Gaming Talk, episode 10, in the full episode, all the sources and all that good stuff will be there. But yeah, Netflix may soon let you download movies and TV shows to watch later. Like I said, it came from BGR. Netflix CEO Green Hastings said the company is considering this streaming option. We, and this is quote, we should keep an open mind on all this as we expand around the world where we see an uneven set of networks. It's something we should keep an open mind about, end quotes, he said according to the Tech Insider. Now, Fresh,
yeah.
would you like that feature?
Well, first of all, I love Netflix, and that goes. I certainly do. I certainly do like that feature. I think that's probably the reason why they actually bumping up the price on Netflix. To instead of $8 a month to $10 a month. If you guys didn't hear about that, I think that's probably the reason why. I mean, $2, like, okay, all right, well, I guess that's okay. You know, if they're gonna add a type of feature like that. You know, but as far as downloading your movies, like it depends on like what download movies to what. Like, is this like only on like consoles or like how's this
They're
gonna
talking about
work?
everything. They're
Oh,
rumoring everything.
everything.
Yeah, man.
Oh, like just download them. Like download them
Download
where?
and
Like,
watch
is
them
there gonna
later.
be like
Like
a?
podcasts on phones, you can download for later. If you were
Oh,
able to
okay.
download your movies, like okay, TV shows, like for instance, there's a TV show that they took off Netflix that I wanted to continue. I watched it all, but I wanted to, maybe show my friend or something. But they took it off because, like, even the mighty Netflix have to make room for more movies and stuff. And like, if you could download it and have it forever, done. As long as you
Oh
have a
yeah, that.
Netflix account, you can
As long as
access
you
it.
have a Netflix account,
Yeah,
exactly.
that'd be cool.
Uh, like how you got your own profile on Netflix, they should actually have like your own movie collection on Netflix. That'd be pretty
Exactly.
awesome.
That
Your
would be.
digital movie collection.
Yes, sir.
That's yeah, that's great. That's a good
That'd be
thing. I think
good.
they should add that. Is this like when is this actually releasing? Is it
No,
actually
no,
just a rumor or?
it's not a rumor. It's what Netflix is talking about, and
Oh,
in the
okay.
article is saying it may happen. Now, this could be happening a year from now, maybe 2 years from now. But I just wanted
Yeah.
to put this in the gaming talk because just to break up
That's
the gaming, just to break it up a little bit to
yeah.
talk
That's a
about other
yeah.
than gaming.
Other thing, yeah. That's actually a good feature. I actually hope they bring that feature there because there were certain movies that I was trying to show everybody that and they was like,
Yeah,
oh man, it took it down already.
yeah,
Because there's certain things I guess they can't fit, a lot too many movies in the library or they probably just wanted a certain way, a
yes,
limit. So
yes.
it'd be cool for us to have our own collection digitally. That's amazing.
That's right, man.
Yeah. What
That would be super
DVDs
cool.
done?
DVDs, man, man. To be honest, 4K
Blu-ray,
television,
Blu-ray.
4K television is about to
Yeah.
be done with VR. Oh, why you gonna have a
VR.
TV
What
when
you
you
mean
looking at your VR?
VR?
Like, why you have a TV if you're
Oh
not looking at the
yeah.
TV?
Actually, that's awesome. Like if you don't got no TV, just buy VR.
Oh,
Oh!
what they said at E3? Well, Shuhei come up on there, and Nvidia Saudi
Yeah.
TVs are discontinued. VR for life. Thank you.
That's gonna be amazing. That cinematic mode, like you in the movie theater watching Netflix movies, that'd be
Yes,
good. That'd
that
be
would be
cool. That'd
good.
be amazing.
And son, you be in the theater and you just wave your hand to like swipe the TV screen or the movie screen. Son, it's over.
Yeah. Oh
And it'd
wow.
be
So
high
that.
graphics fingers. Like you could say, I'm a black dude, so I'm a light color dude, and they have the skin color you like you, and you just like swiping. swiping.
It's like your hand.
It's your hand, man. It's over.
Oh, that's amazing. That'd be cool,
Yeah.
man. See, look, all this is going to fit together. Like, this is why I like speaking like on this gaming term. Not even gaming term, but Sony. This whole thing, Netflix downloaded and stuff like that. I actually hope they do that with Spotify. You know,
Yeah.
download music from Spotify. I actually
No,
hope they
you
do the
could do
same
that with
thing like
Spotify.
Netflix.
That's another thing. I wanted to say. Spotify, you could download music, but you have to have a subscription for Spotify. Like right now, I have a subscription to Amazon Prime, which is a great subscription service, y'all. Y'all should definitely subscribe to Amazon Prime. You get 2 day shipping free, as well as sometimes day one shipping free. So at the end of the
Yeah.
day, Spotify, you could
I,
download stuff for later if you had the
no,
subscription
no, I'm
on it.
saying no, not download it. You know, when you go on Spotify, because I got a music library collection on Spotify, and I'm not subscribed to it. I only have the the regular subscription. I'm talking
Hmm.
about like on your PS4. As soon as you download it, you get to go to music. You know how it was on 360?
Oh, like something while your game is playing, you can go check on the
Yeah,
side
yeah,
or something like
yeah,
that. Yeah, they
yeah.
should
On the
add.
side like that.
Like Xbox has something like that. It's called like Snap, like Snap Spotify, and you can go through all of it. They don't have Spotify on Xbox, but PlayStation should really think about doing a Snap feature for their system for just applications like Spotify. Like a Snap feature
Yeah,
just for applications like that.
yeah. Microsoft did well on that.
Yes, sir. I'll
Yeah,
tip my hat
like you
off to
could just watch
Microsoft.
movies on the side. That's pretty good.
Now, Fresh, this was a
Yeah,
good show.
this was a great show.
Episode 10 of Gaming Talk.
Episode
Wow.
X, baby.
We're still trying to
Roman
decide which one
numeral
should we call
X.
it. But look, Gaming Talk episode 10. If you enjoyed the show, drop a like on the video, please. That does wonders for us. It helps us get noticed more, helps this channel grow more, and the channels being featured in this channel grow more, like my boy Fresh, my boy
Yes, sir.
Static Ninja, like my boy Turtles Live, like my friend Pixel, Unclear Pixel. Like, helping this channel helps them because at the end of the day, I want them to grow with me, and them being here on this journey with me is good. But
Yeah,
it's
it's good.
time to say our sign offs. Fresh. Let's move on to that. All right, these are our sign offs now. Fresh, say bye to the people and tell them where they can find you.
This is Prince the Gamer signing off. You can find me on YouTube, Prince the Gamer. Please click on the link that's in the description below.
Or
And this
annotation.
was
It's
a
going to be
great
an annotation too.
yeah, annotation. Click on the annotation, please. I'm hungry for some subscribers. I got a lot to offer. A
Yep.
bunch of content coming out. Got an amazing, huge, probably my biggest unboxing and my first unboxing that's on my channel of Uncharted, the Libertalia. I don't know what it's called, but it's Libertalia collection, the biggest
Mm,
one there is on Uncharted edition, and it's my first unboxing. I can't wait to do it, and please subscribe to my channel.
that's right.
Yeah, this gaming talk, man. These gaming talks are amazing, and it's all it's going to do is get better, and we're going to get stronger, and as our journey go forward, and I can't wait till E3, and I can't wait to all the gaming news. It's about to be crazy. I'm so
It
excited.
is.
Can't even talk right now.
It's
But yeah,
over.
it's Prince the Gamer. Prince the Gamer. It's over. We signing off. Raw, do your thing.
Man, before I go to me, go back to Fresh,
What?
aka Mr. Fence,
AKA,
aka
AKA Prince the
straight to the
Gamer. All
topic.
right. I know what you want me to do.
Come on.
Subscribe to me, Prince the Gamer, AKA Mr. Fence, AKA Mr. Straight to the Topic.
That's right.
Subscribe to my channel.
That's right. It's all good, everybody.
Subscribe.
It's all good. Now, remember, we try to get these gaming talks to you every Sunday, but this gaming talk might come up before Sunday. Who knows? Just stay subscribed, keep the notifications on. You'll get it, and you'll eat this up like it's a big old fat Thanksgiving dinner in the middle of April. But that's all she wrote. This has been Raw, coming at you raw. Pieces.
Deuces.
Ark survival of the fittest. Hold up, wait a second. This is not. This isn't. Is it? No!
No Man's Sky, if it's big and empty, I still think that would be an accomplishment to even put that game out.
But that, no. See, this is why you gotta understand the interview. That's what he said. He said there's percentage that he said, look, every planet is not gonna be the same. He said it's gonna be rare for you to find any type of life on any planet. Those like Bellari 5, that planet he was on, that was actually, he set that up. He knew that it was going to be like animals on that planet to showcase his game.